Hi, beautiful people. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Lucy, and today we are going to make green elderberry capers. So, step number one, get some green elderberries. Here I am. I find my spot. So, I'm gonna get some of the lovely green elderberries and try my first recipe. This is how much I gathered. I'm gonna sort it out and wash it in the clean water. Now I've got the berries. It was very tedious job to get them off the stalks, but I've got now 200 grams of unripe elderberries. And I've got a recipe. I find a recipe with 100 grams, but obviously I've got 200 grams, so I doubled everything. I'm gonna put this in the description. I've got 200 grams of unripe elderberries. I will need 200 milliliters of water, 40 grams of salt. I've got Himalayan salt, 200 milliliters of white wine vinegar. I don't have white wine, but I've got rice vinegar instead. And 40 grams of sugar. I don't have sugar, I find some xylitol, so I will try with this. And now I'm gonna dissolve the salt in warm water and cover the berries with water and leave it for 3 days. And afterwards I'm gonna rinse it to get rid of the salt. Put it in a mason jar, make sure it's nice, clean and sterile. And I will dissolve the sugar, in my case xylitol, and then I will heat up the vinegar and dissolve the sugar or xylitol, in my case, in it, and then just pour it over. Let it close the jar and let it be for 3 weeks, and then should be ready to eat. So let's see how it goes. And here it is, covered in salted water. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just cover it with a plate and let it sit for 3 days. So see you in the 3 days time. Here I am, 3 days later, and what changed since last time? I've done more reading and plenty of resources said to cover it with a clean tea towel. So I cover it with a clean tea towel instead of the plate, as I was showing before. And what should happen? They should change the bright green color to sort of khaki. So as you can see, they are much darker. And I've got 2 bowls of 200 grams. So this is what it looks like now. And what I'm gonna do now, I've got some vinegars. I've got some variations, so I've got rice wine vinegar and also white wine vinegar. So I try 2 options, and I've got xylitol measured, 2 portions, so you can have a sugar. Just a reminder, I'm starting with 200 grams, so I will use 200 milliliters of vinegar and 40 grams of sugar. If you are starting with 100 gram, you just take it in half, and I will leave recipe from Wild Food UK in the description below, which starts with 100 grams. And yes, I'm glad I went to summer foraging course with Wild Food UK, because they actually reminded me I wanted to do this recipe. I completely forgot. So that was a nice reminder. If you'd like to have the elderberries less salted, so rinse it under water And if you are happy with them to have them really salty, you can just put it through the sieve and don't rinse it. I am thinking doing half and half to see the difference. Get your measuring jug ready and some nice mason jars, clean and sterile, and let's do it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dissolve the sugar or xylitol in my case in the vinegar. I heat it up and put the lovely stuff into jars and pour it over, and that's it. Okay, first two are done. You can see it's a bit steaming still. So I'm gonna let it cool off and put a lid on it and let it mature for sort of 3 weeks minimum. As you can see, there is plenty of space. I didn't want to pack them too tightly in the jar, so the vinegar can be around them and help it with the pickling process. These two I didn't rinse, so they will be more salty. And I've got heated vinegar. Be really careful because it's steaming hot. And another resource said put the lid straight on. So the first two I am letting cool off, but these ones I'm gonna put the lid straight on. Let me know if it makes any difference. If you know, I'm curious to know. And that's it. So two salted ones and two rinse under the water to get rid of the salt, and I am still letting them cool off, and I put the lid straight on these two, and this is what we've got. It's something different, something completely new. I don't know what to expect, but I can't wait. I think I will leave it for a month, have a little taste, and then I think I will leave it a bit longer. It can store for such a long time. Let me know in the comments below. Do you do this? Do you use unripe elderberries? What is your favorite recipe? Should I put the lid straight on or not? Do you put sugar in at all? I saw some people don't put sugar at all. Is it palatable without the sugar? So let me know, we can learn from each other, and definitely let me know if you are gonna try this one. The worst part is actually the stalk, the unripe elderberries. Once you pass this stage, it's really easy. So are you gonna go for it? Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe now, share with your friends and family, spread some love, and I can't wait to see you next time. From my heart to your heart. Bye until next time.